Hi everyone, you reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. Hit the like button, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. And share my video with your friends and family so that they can come to my channel and get to know me also. I'm here today with a quick video on Wendy Williams. You know, last night I was doing a live and someone put in the chat, breaking news, Wendy Williams is married. I was shocked. I looked at it. I was like, I'll check that out later. I couldn't believe that it was so. But I go and I check. And it was so. According to Jason Lee, Wendy Williams gave him a call because they are very good friends. She gave him a call and she pretty much told him, look, I'm married. His name is Henry. He's a police officer. And by the way, not only am I married, but I told my team to keep my entire family away from me, with the exception of my 21-year-old son, Kevin Jr. Okay, she says she's still having a little bit of financial issues not because she's broke, but because, we know the whole debacle with the bank, freezing her accounts, trying to save her pretty much. At first we was outraged. Outraged with Wells Fargo to the point where those that had an account there wanted to go shut their account down. But as we started to see more and more of Wendy, we understood why perhaps her accounts needed to be frozen, needed someone to oversee it, because when you see Wendy Williams speak in these smidgens, and when I say smidgens of an interview, you say to yourself, okay, I get it. I understand. Wendy Williams, when they catch her out and about, whether it's TMZ or some other outlet, when she speaks, she only makes sense for about 10 seconds. And I'm not trying to throw shade, people. Go look at the videos yourself. She got about 10 seconds where she will make sense. After that 10 seconds, it's up. Literally what comes out her mouth, it makes no sense. It does not pertain to the question that they asked her, and it's pretty sad. It's sad for a woman who was the queen of media, okay? The queen of talk, the queen of radio, the queen of TV. To see that person in such a decline where they can't even get through 10 seconds of making sense, it's pretty sad. So we come to present day, and she calls him and tells him that she's married. And I said to myself, well, what kind of opportunist is this? Who is he? Where is he? We want to see his face. Why? Because listen, normally when people get married, right, and they're saying those couple of sentences for better or for worse, they're saying it in a moment where everybody is, for the most part, pretty much in perfect health. Pretty much probably both of the parties that are getting married, they're working, or at least they have some financial means to take care of themselves, right? But who knowingly goes out there, unless you already knew the person for a long time and y'all was planning to marry anyway, who knowingly goes out there, finds themselves a partner? This partner has mental decline. This partner has substance abuse issues. This partner has some medical conditions like her Graves' disease, her thyroid disease, that you're going to have to deal with. Who knowingly signs up for that off the bat, okay? Who does that? An opportunist that wants to get access to her funds, suck her completely dry, leave her on Skid Road, and then divorce her. And that's why I want to see this person. So she also told Jason that she's still having financial problems, not because she doesn't have money, but because everything is still tied up. But when you get married and you have a husband, now your husband can go appeal to the court and say, listen, I know you said my wife wasn't able to handle and manage her funds without someone overseeing it and telling her she can get 1,000 here or 100 there or whatever, but I'm here now. And I can oversee it. And I'm in my right state of mind. And I'll be fine. We'll be fine together. And I'm going to turn that account over to me. Add her husband's name to this account. And here go my wife right here saying it's cool. It's cool, Wendy? Yes, it's cool. She signs her name. Doesn't even really know what she's doing. She signs her name. And boom. She done signed her hard-earned fortune away to a perfect stranger. This newly man that she's calling her husband. I hope and pray that she has already set up something aside for her son Kevin. Why? Because if she didn't, it's going to be problematic. Because I don't think this new husband is going to, if something unfortunately happens to Wendy, is going to give Kevin Jr. a dime. Now, according to Jason, she also said that she told her team that she wants them, the entire family to be kept away. Only Kevin Jr. can be in her life. And so when you have, when you pretty much, it's just you don't have a husband. Well, now she has a husband, but you're not, close to your family. It's hard when you're not close to your family because it's in times like these where anybody can step in and truly take advantage of you. I thought that things were bad for Wendy and couldn't get any worse, but unfortunately now I see it can get worse, and it did get worse. She has the ultimate opportunist in her life now, and once again, she's married to him. And so she's married Kevin part 2, okay? She can't seem to get away from, a certain type of man. So how do I want to wrap this thing up? Before I wrap it up, I want to say this. Wendy Williams definitely is a poster child for, you know what? In her DNA, she was supposed to do the job that she was supposed to do. She was supposed to start out in radio, end up with this talk show, and do very well for herself. She graduated from high school. She went into college, took communication, and as soon as she came out of college, she started a career that was highly related to her degree. Not too many graduates get to do that, okay? So she was built for this. And at the peak of her career, she was everything. She was the best at her job. And to see her, the queen of talk, not even be able to formulate and put 2 or 3 words together that make sense, it is pretty sad. Now I'm going to close out like this, and y'all let me know your thoughts. I know that, or at least I believe, marriage certificates are public record. I know that she told Jason Lee this information, but I'm going to need y'all to fan out. Listen, I don't do research. I let other people do the research, and then when they get the facts, I speak about those facts, and I give them credit for gathering those facts, okay? But I'm not that chick to go digging. I can't even find my own stuff online and things like that. But I do believe that a marriage certificate is public record, and I'm going to need y'all to figure this out, find this thing out. I want to know, is there a marriage certificate? Did this really happen? And also, when you go to get a marriage certificate, doesn't both parties have to be there and sign? Do they just let anybody, and no matter what state you in, sign for a marriage certificate? I don't know. But guys, y'all need to find out. So I'm going to close this out and say this. I pray to God that this person truly loves Wendy. I pray to God that the person didn't marry Wendy Williams just so they can take her money. I also pray that there is some type of trust fund set up for Kevin Jr. and that is ironclad and no one can touch it or change the conditions of that trust fund that she set up for her son. And I also pray that, if this husband gets to go to court and tap into her Wells Fargo account, that is not that easy. I hope that they don't just turn this bank account over to this man because he is now her husband. Guys, chat with me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Are you sad for Wendy? Do you believe that this police officer, his name is Henry, that she married? Do you believe he just married her to exploit her, take her money, and leave her destitute with nothing? Because who do you know in your life ever that signed up to marry someone that right off the bat they have to take care of them, that person is not really sufficient to fully take care of themselves? And in addition to that, that person really doesn't have the capability really to understand probably the ramifications of what they did by getting married to you. Now, Wendy Williams, when she broke up with Kevin Hunter, she said on her own talk show, listen, I'm not the dating type. I'm the wife type. And I get it. There are plenty of people that, and nothing's wrong with it. They just love being married. They don't want to be dating like 5 and 10 and 15 people. I'm not mad at her for that. But unfortunately, I think that she married the wrong person, even though I never laid my eyes on this man. Listen, guys, thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit the like button. Chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Unfortunately, I think the public was trying to save Wendy Williams, but we failed. She is in the arms of right now an opportunist. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.